here we are.
Here we are.
Hello.
Looky here, we got other way. Tyler back, y'all. Coming back on the show.
Ooh.
We need a big update from you on everything, sir.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me back on. Miss being on here.
Yes, we very much miss you on here.
Yeah, no, it's been almost a year, probably a year.
Probably close. We'll have to go back and check the tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. But no, it's been good, busy. That's why I left. This stuff just got real stupid and crazy. And it's got a little more stupider and a lot crazier since then. So, but all in, good ways. So I can't complain at all. I've been trying to keep up with the snakes, the rats, and the rat business has been going really good. Cat still cannot keep up, but yeah, it's been crazy.
Let's talk about your rat business. Mm-hmm. So are you still in the same building you were in?
Yep.
And how much has it grown?
Oh God. It's grown quite a bit. We're actually we had a problem a couple months ago, and I think January, where some of our breeder stock on the rat side just fell off like crazy. So that hurt. But we shifted around the way that we do our breeding, and just started running a different breeding system. And this week was the first time we did polls and stuff from that new system. It took again a month and a half for it to really kick in and start getting babies from them, and now they're weaning. So we're pulled our first batch this week, but we're going to be doing more than we were, thousands a week in production on the rat side, thousands a week on the mice side, and we're boosting back up on our ASFs. I stopped doing them, not fully, but I think I had 100 colonies of them going at one point and busted them down to 40 because I just wasn't selling too many of them, and they're a little bit of a pain in the ass to breed for me. But last month was really stupid. Out of nowhere, we sold more ASFs in a month last month than I think we did in the previous 5 months combined or something. It was,
oh wow,
I think we sold maybe 1,200, 1,300 ASFs, and I probably could have sold another 500 or 600 if I just had the inventory on them. So I doubled what I had on the breeding side, and I'm probably about to make another 40, 80 colonies of them in the next couple of weeks, now that the babies are starting to get to breeder size. So we're busting ASFs back up a lot. So hopefully we won't ever be short on those again. But yeah, no, it's been going good. I don't even know. We've probably added another 20-ish racks on the rats and a couple hundred colonies on the mice since I was here last and really checked in. So, but yeah, even then we still cannot keep up on what we need to do.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because what is your food bill like?
We're buying 2-ish pallets a week right now, so it's over $1,500 a week on food. We're doing probably about a pallet of bedding every other week. So yeah, it's a lot, and that's honestly with our limited production we've had the last 2 months from the fall off on the breeders. We haven't had a ton of grow outs and a ton of weans to really eat up our food. So I would guarantee in the next couple of weeks, once we start getting the way we set them up, we'll be doing 4-ish thousand, 5,000 a week in production on the rat side. So once those start really getting into a cycle and we are getting 4,000 or 5,000 a week, our food bill is gonna probably double. Get those into grow out racks and get the full system running. But
And on your system, I know you don't do bottles because that would be insane.
oh no.
Are you just using like the big buckets on top, or?
Yeah, no, I do 2 4-gallon buckets. Most of them are 4-gallon buckets, but I do have 5-gallon buckets. 2 4-gallon buckets or 5-gallon buckets per rack, and then we have PEX line going into all of the buckets with a float valve on the top. So we walk in, we'll turn on pretty much a valve in each room. There's 4 separate rooms. So we turn on the valve, and the entire room's buckets just get filled, and we'll leave that on all day. They'll fill pretty quick, but the valve in each bucket just shuts that off so it doesn't fill more. And so we do that pretty much right when we come in every morning. We'll just flick all those on, they'll fill all the buckets, and then you just got to make sure you don't got floods or anything like that.
Oh yeah. I know you have to have little escapees every now and again. Do they chew the water lines and stuff? And
yeah, no, we there's no wood down here, but we do get pretty lucky with the amount of stuff we have that gets out and not too much damage. But I'd probably say once every other month, we'll get some chewed lines. Pretty much our rule is like, if it hits the floor, you drop everything and go try and get it. Sometimes you don't notice if they hit the floor, but whatever. And if you don't, you just set traps. If you saw it run behind a freezer, run behind something, set traps right around that area. And then until you catch it in a trap or whatever, just be real diligent on checking the bottom lines on all the racks. So 2 weeks ago, we had one get out and chew water lines on 4 racks.
Ooh.
The bottom level of 4 different racks. So thankfully they didn't flood. I think 2 bins out of the 180 bins or whatever flooded. And right when we saw that, we pulled the racks out. There's a specific spot on our racks that they like to hang out. You can't see it. You have to pull a bin out on top and go in there, whatever. That's where they like to hang out. So when we see that there's a ton of lines chewed, then we move the racks and just find it. If it takes an hour or 2 hours, doesn't matter. We know
what is that? Is it?
And people use it for
It's a
venomous
snake.
Snake.
Oh, yep.
The long stick that's whenever ours get loose, that's usually what we end up getting them with. I've gotten pretty good with it. If I can get real close to it and look, then just
yeah. No, and a lot of times, if they get out and you catch them right away, they're pretty easy to get. They're not super spooked or whatever. It's just you trap them or whatever, you can grab them. But if they've been out for a day or two, they just go crazy. You cannot. Yeah.
They get the crazy eyes.
Yeah, no, if they hit the ground, that same day, I can just kind of walk up to them and get them by the tail. Ooh, if they've been out for a while, it's it's way harder to get them.
Yeah.
But we have minimal breakout rodents than probably what we should, which is nice.
Ours is mostly in the snake room when he's feeding.
Thankfully, I have not done that in forever. Because that is the worst. It's way harder to get them here than it is in the shop.
Oh yeah, you have tons of racks.
Yeah.
So how's your breeding season going this year?
Late and slow, but it's starting to pick up a little bit right now. I think I've got 15-ish males in right now with females. I slacked off a lot at the end of last year, start of this year on pairing. So a lot of the girls that are really nice, easy, consistent layers that go early missed this year. I have a pastel leopard double het clown pied. I need to pair her one time and she'll lay no matter what. She's super easy and always lays in February. I missed her because I just was not paying enough attention to them with everything going on with the rats. It's just been tough to keep up with ultrasounding every 3 weeks and all that stuff. But 2 months ago, I locked back in a little bit and was like, okay, we need to have snakes. So I realized, like, hey, if I don't get on it like now, we're just screwed. So finalized the breeding plan, I think in like January or late January, which is usually I'm doing it in like September.
I was going to say that's really late for you.
Yeah, like, so I finalized that like early this year, started getting my first rounds of pairings in late January, early February, and started like really ramping up the food on a lot of the females around that same time. So a lot of my super easy proven, like, hey, these girls are early and good goers, aren't going this year. So it's a little nerve-wracking when I know, like, hey, these 6 girls always lay before, in April or before, like they're not going. But right now, I think I was telling you, I think I have 15-ish, 20 girls that are 18 millimeters, between 18 and 25. Like, I have nothing in the 30s or 40s yet, so I'm not even really close on getting a clutch. But I have a ton of girls that are within, like, again, that 18 to 25 range. They've been paired twice. Some of them are getting, hopefully, like, their final locks in this week, because I usually stop at 25-ish. So hopefully in 2 months or whatever, I'll start getting clutches. And
then they're all going to hit at one time.
I'm okay with that. Honestly, I'm okay. Like, I just want snake babies. I miss I was thinking about it. Like, I'd miss not having a ton of snake babies. So
yeah, babies are the best.
Yeah, I just like to see what we make and have fun with it too. Like, I'm having a lot more fun on the snakes right now than I think I had in the last 6 or 8 months. So I was definitely a lot more down on the snakes for the last 6-8 months.
We had our first hurricane clutch this year, and if I could hold back 2, I would, but I'm only holding back 1.
Yeah.
But I've already got some people really interested in them. I'm like, they're only on their third meal.
Yeah, third or fourth.
You have to calm down.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were talking about the bananas before, and the pet stuff really selling this year.
Yeah, I mean, we've only done 4 shows this year so far, and there's not one we've done where we've done bad. Most of them, I think the worst show we did this year so far was like 4 or 5 snakes, maybe 5, 6 snakes.
Yeah.
And nothing high end at all. They're all, between, again, $50 or whatever. But that I find right now, like $200 to $400 really nice looking snakes are moving really quick.
Yeah.
I think I was telling you backstage, Holly, like, I'm getting nervous because I think I got like 10 animals left that fit in that type of range. The rest of them are either like, all right, they're like $600 and more expensive, and either they look good, but they're $2,000, so like, that's a tough, or they are not as great looking, but they're, $600 or something. Like, those are really tough movers right now. But I had a clutch of banana chocolate calicos with some other, banana chocolate, pastel calico, pinstripe, like all those together. And I had 4 banana chocolate calicos that I've sold all of them. It literally
those are pretty.
$300 a piece, sold all of them, and just, if I had 20 of them, I would love to. But I'm starting to focus a little more on doing stuff like that, just really good looking codon stacked stuff, really simple pieds. The thing that's moved quicker even than bananas so far for me has been dark combinations with hypo, black hypo, GHI hypos. And I love those. I have a ton of them breeding wise. I only think I had 1 clutch last year of them, but I have, I think, 3 breeder female GHI visual hypos. And I have
Are you still doing the toxic gene?
Oh yeah. I've got some fun stuff in there. That's gonna go this year. I have my first shot at, well, we'll see if she does. She's small follicle still, but at supers, the not original female, but the second female I ever hit is ready to go. I think she's at like 10 or 11 millimeters. And she's going straight back to dad. It's a little nerve-wracking because she's yellow belly and he's yellow belly, but that's all I got right now. So
Right.
That's what they have shed testing for.
Yep. So we'll see if something cool comes out of there. I hope it does. I made some other steps forward in that this season, making KRG toxics that I think look really nice, more nicer than I thought they would. I made some visual toxic clowns. I think a visual toxic pied, and I definitely made a toxic clown pied, but it's tough to tell which is which. Like I have, because it's so weird with pastel. So I have a pastel, I have a pastel Enchi clown pied and a pastel Enchi toxic clown pied. But it's stupid. With every other gene so far, toxic is super dark. It makes GHI even darker and like changes up the pattern a ton. It makes Enchi yellow belly stuff way darker than it usually is. For some reason, with pastel, it makes them way brighter. Like it's really stupid. Their outlines are really dark, but the actual yellow in the pastel is bright. So it's a little confusing. So I did hit 2 pastel Enchi clown pieds. One's a good bit brighter than the other. So I'm like, okay, this one probably is it. But one is darker than a pastel Enchi clown pied should be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's throwing me off where it's like, if it follows every other pattern, like the darker one should be the toxic, because I'm like, I've never seen a pastel Enchi clown pied like this weird looking. But I've also never seen a pastel Enchi clown pied like this bright and with this weird color. So I'm keeping them both. That's my problem right now, is I have so many toxics I'm holding back.
I want to see one.
Well, you could let me borrow one. I'll just hold on to it for you.
Yeah,
I think we can make that happen, actually.
Okay.
I think I probably have like 25 or 30 toxics right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because if it's going to make the bright and the darkers dark, that dark outlining I love. And I'd love to see what it does in VPI xanthic.
Me too, because I have none. Let me grab 1 or 2 of them.
Oh. And Jamie had a pretty beautiful clutch. What, a couple weeks ago?
The VPI xanthic clutch? Yep. They're a couple weeks ago. They've all taken, well, all except for one have taken their first meal. I'm going to give him a little bit longer. But then I had all clutch. I haven't posted it yet. They all crawled out of their eggs. But that one girl that I have that turned dark at 1,000 grams.
Yeah.
So she just laid her clutch. And so that's it. They just all crawled out of their eggs.
Ooh. Look at that.
That's cool.
So they all have that kind of like
Head stamp.
triple dotted head stamp.
Yeah.
This is a KRG toxic as far as.
Oh my goodness.
So all the toxics have that triple dot head stamp? That's
most of them, yeah.
Okay.
If they don't have pastel, then a large majority of them do. You're gonna bite me, and I know it. But KRG is pattern reducing a lot of the time, banding, and this is just, I don't know. It messed up the pattern. Both of them really, really nice, and it's also not picking up the color super well. Flaming's really nice. Belly's pretty nice. But it's definitely almost like a hurricane.
I was going to say.
Messed up pattern.
Yeah, by the head, it looked like hurricane.
Yeah, so it's. Again, the lighting's horrible. But yeah, the pattern's really, really wonky on this one. So I'm pretty sure this is just toxic KRG. It's double het for clown pied, but toxic KRG.
Do you have just a toxic?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Woo, girl.
What's up,
That's
man?
crazy. I'll look better next month. I'm still doing so much crazy this month. I can't wait till May. So next month I won't look so feral. I'm feral this month.
Oh, I've been feeling feral. Just it's been a whirlwind this last couple of months. But I'm glad we're doing our show again.
Yeah,
Getting back in the groove of things. It's kind of hard still.
You should get Katrina out and show her.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to show you this one first because it's tough to tell the toxic when you don't put it next to a normal a little bit. But when you put them next to each other, it's pretty damn evident. So this is a normal het for nothing, actually. Well, it's 66% het for hypo, but normal. And the difference in size is comparable here too. But
whoa.
So that's a single gene toxic next to a normal.
Okay.
Hold on. Wow.
Very nice. It's much darker. The dark, I can see what you're saying. Then I like the highlighting around all the alien heads, the white highlighting. That's nice.
And she's, again, pretty nice belly on her. Wow. So this is female, straight toxic, double het clown pied. And then I'll leave her right there. And my favorite one I think I've ever hit up for.
Bobby's getting out Katrina or hold back.
Oh, fun.
It's not as 100% the color won't show up, but.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely some purples in there. That's cool.
That's banana black pastel toxic yellow belly.
It's almost got like mushroom cloud kind of designs
That
there.
is beautiful.
So, and I had his sister was same thing, missing toxic, and I sold her. She's just black pastel banana double het clown pied. I'm a little upset because he's like 600 grams. I put him in with females 2 or 3 times, and he won't lock them. So I had to switch up my breeding plans a little bit. He was gonna hopefully make me some really nice, different combo toxic stuff this year, but I will.
He's gonna strike the camera. Oh, your snakes are so sassy.
He's the worst, actually.
Is that the toxic trait?
No, actually, most of them are pretty chill. It's just this guy is like this girl's super nice, but this guy's an asshole. But yeah, so I was hoping to make some really nice toxic stuff out of him this year because I haven't had a new male in the project except for like the original boys, so I haven't really made a ton of like new or different things with it. It's kind of all been pastel and yellow belly and clown pied stuff, which they're all clown pied. That's what they originate as. That's what their dad's a yellow belly toxic clown het pied. Like that's the original
right.
one. So everything's clown pied, but I haven't been able to get, anything other than that male or a pastel toxic yellow belly clown. Like those are the only 2 toxics I've ever had breed. But now I have a female ready to go, and this boy will be ready in a couple months. He should be locking a ton of stuff. So
Awesome.
I'm shaking, of course.
And I have one other, actually one of the most. Oh god damn! What is that?
What is she? Cypress.
Cypress.
Hurricane.
She was
Cypress hypo hurricane.
Nice.
And that was the only visual.
Holy shit!
I think she is. But yeah, I love her head because she doesn't have a head stamp. Of course, I'm going to put it where she doesn't need to be.
Might have Mojave.
Yeah, maybe Mojave. I don't know.
I was say it looks maybe like a Belgian. I'm not sure with the hypo, but that's pretty.
Yeah, that's really nice looking.
Hey, Bosa. Hey, everybody.
One of my other favorite things that I hit last year, and it was my second to last clutch, and it was kind of make or break for me on the whole deal. Is I have one other dinker gene that I work, and it's been the biggest pain in the ass for me since I got it. I think I got it for the original female 4 years ago. I got her in 21. So I got her in 21. I don't talk about it much because it has been so much of a pain in the ass to like get it going. She laid me a clutch in 21 and didn't go again until last season. All of her babies that she made, like all her females, horrible eaters. So they were born in 21. I have 4 of them. None have given me a clutch. Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
Oh man.
But the female's so beautiful. She's so nice. It's Olympus. Like I barely talk about it. But last season, one of the males that I held back from that original clutch in 24 gave me a clutch in 24, and I like it made me. He's a Olympus Fire Yellow Belly. It's a nice looking snake. Gave me a clutch last year. I was like, okay, we'll see. Like, it made me some cool looking stuff. An Olympus Pied, I think it looks cool compared to normal Pieds. It's a brightening gene, almost completely opposite to Toxic. It brightens it up and it simplifies the pattern a lot. Like it.
So it's a cleaning gene. It cleans it up.
Yeah. So it's really, really nice. Complete opposite of Toxic. So it gave me some stuff. I was like, okay, this is cool. When that original female laid clutch last season, which is the first time in 4 years that she laid. And when she laid it, I was like, okay, if I don't get something that like really does it for me, like I'm just done. I'm not calling them Olympus. I'm not calling them anything. It is what it is. They're just, I'm selling all of them. You know, the females don't eat. She doesn't lay. The babies look cool, but like they don't blow me away. Like they blow me away, but they don't blow a ton of other people away. But I bred her back to her original son. She's an Olympus Fire, and I bred her to an Olympus Yellow Belly. And I definitely made some supers. They look pretty nice. I got to get like good pictures of them. I'll send them around to some people and see what they think. But that was probably, besides hitting my Monarch Pieds and getting a couple of nice clutches of Toxics, like that was my, I don't even know. I put it maybe even above that because it was 5 years of absolute bullshit with this project to finally go, damn, these look really cool. So now that's my next problem is like I have the Toxics. I've got 30 of them, maybe 25, 30.
Right.
And I've got probably 25 Olympus animals.
Oh,
now. So I've got 4 clutches of Olympus, 6 clutches of Toxic stuff that I can't really sell or, have decided really not to sell. So if anyone's looking to get into a Dinker project, let me know.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah. I can pull out one of the Olympuses or 2. I don't know how well they'll show up on camera, but I really like them.
Okay.
You want to try more of these?
I don't know. I'm just here.
Well, if you got them, might as well, Holly, show them off.
I want it, like, really. Because it's not visual.
What's up, man?
Really pretty. Couple of them.
Tyler's getting us some snakes to see. And Bobby is too. Jamie and I are just maxing and relaxing.
But yeah, so it's been crazy here. So the boys are graduating. A lot of family stuff on both of our ends. Boys are graduating here, which is going to be crazy. So they because they do homeschool. Their co-op graduation is this month. So on top of buying a house and selling a house and all that things, we're also doing graduation. So like I said, that's why I'm a little feral. I'm just happy to turn on the computer and come and chat with y'all.
Yeah. Get a little you time, huh?
New snake room. We're going to have to work on the lights. So guys, keep watching because as we make upgrades, I'll have better lighting in here. I got some artwork I'm going to put back here. So that'll be fun. And yeah, we're doing clutches and we got more. I got like another 20 snakes. I bought a collection last weekend while I was up in Indiana. So now we're officially in the Ultramel Clown project.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Ultramel Clown. So Yeah, I got Ultramalian Monarch. I got all kinds of things, man. It's just getting crazy. It's getting out of hand. I may have a problem. Does anybody know if there's ball pythons anonymous or something? Like maybe
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
because I think I have a problem.
Don't put it over here, Bobby. This thing is hissing like crazy.
Oh, pretty. That's the one you're not keeping?
Yeah.
Shoot.
For us, it's rack space.
Yeah.
Is that a girl or a boy?
Uh,
Oh, she's gonna bite your face.
I don't watch it.
Oh man. Oh, I like Tyler's green chair. That's a nice upgrade.
Yeah, right.
He had that before.
Let me see.
We'll have to ask him what his show schedule is looking like. Doing 3 already. I assume that he's still hitting the shows heavy, even though he's got the rat business. I wasn't sure if he backed off on shows this year or not. But doing 3 shows already.
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
Okay.
Hey, Chuck.
Bam.
Chucky.
So this is single gene Olympus. Looks like a damn normal, but super reduced.
Oh yeah, all the eyes are
Also
gone.
shed. But just no. Okay, yeah. Now you're really gonna bite me.
What's wrong with your guys' name?
I don't know, dude. It's
No,
just-
Holly, you almost got bit in the face. You missed it.
So just nothing going on in the alien heads. And then the other part that I didn't even recognize too much about it, but super just striped on the back.
Oh yeah, super stripe. Yeah.
Right. And again, I didn't even notice it. I was just like, oh, they're a little brighter than usual, and their alien heads are super simple. This is an Olympus Fire Yellow Belly. So again, nice stripe on the back.
But it doesn't clean it up too much. There's still some speckling inside the alien head. It doesn't
Right.
completely clean it up like orange string. I'd wonder what it would do with stranger.
I have no idea. And again, this is similar to the toxic stuff. Like everything's in the same vein. The mom is Olympus Fire, dad's Olympus Yellow Belly. Like it's been mixed with nothing other than fire and yellow belly.
Yeah.
So that's it. So Fire, Yellow Belly, Olympus, and they're all heifer pied. Super striped out, nice looking, bright. These are from last season, so they're like 300 grams. This was the best baby I think I got from this newest clutch, and I guarantee you her colors will not show up either. And she's super fresh.
Ooh.
Oh my god, this is pissing me off. This is, I think, Super Olympus Fire. Oh my
Okay.
god, you guys are assholes. It's really crazy. Super Olympus Fire Yellow Belly. Sorry. Super peachy orange color.
I would like that
Yeah.
one.
Super nice stripe down the back. Right after I leave this, I'm taking a good picture of this and sending it to
Oh
you.
yeah.
Because this is not doing it justice. But again, super circular alien heads, really cleaned up. She's just super nice. And I hit I think a Super Olympus without fire, that's super weird orange that I knew wouldn't show up on camera, so I didn't even grab it. But yeah, so I was happy about that. Finally getting some like really nice looking stuff out of that project after 5 years.
Bobby's holding this one too because it's already bit him like 3 times. Hold it up.
Oh, that one's real nice. I think each one you bring out, I think it's prettier than the last one. I don't know. They're all pretty, I guess. That one's, I like how small the circles are on that one. That
Yeah.
one's
I'm pretty sure that one's going to be the Mojave Hurricane. But I don't know. I'm not a professional.
You only play the card game.
I did hear something about shows while I was over there.
Yeah, I was just curious with the rat business what your plan was on shows. Did you cut back on shows this year? Are you doing the same number of shows?
Our plan was to do the same number of shows. We got, so I don't know how to say this in a nice way. We're not doing all American shows anymore. That's where
Okay.
we were, I think we did Nashville, we did Virginia, we did Dallas with rodents, or not Dallas, Denver. with rodents, and North Carolina. Before he canceled that show, we are not able to do rodents at his show anymore.
This is clutch.
So that was, I think, 4 or 5 shows we were going to do
Right.
through his circuit that we're not doing anymore with rodents, which sucks, but you know.
No, they're up there.
Stuff
That's-
happens. That's
That chocolate clown.
What is she?
She is. I think this is the one that they said was.
Be still. Heifer.
She was
Possible red stripe too.
yeah, red striped Russo clown to a chocolate Batman was the pairing.
Oh, chocolate Russo clown, maybe red stripe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we put. That's the one clutch.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So with the shows right now, we're looking to do almost every show we do. We want to bring rodents, which is kind of tough. Like it's another thing that's kind of new to us. We're trying to break into shows with rodents. Like
Right.
some are really easy, some are not. With there's exclusive deals all over the place with rodent vendors. That's what happened with AARPE. They signed a deal with a different rodent company, so we're unable to do those shows anymore.
Oh man.
Yeah. And then some shows, like I really would like to do shows that are within like a 4-hour range with rodents. So I'm not, overnight in a
That makes
hotel.
so much sense. Yeah.
Overnight in a hotel, but it's tough for me because the show in my hometown has an exclusive deal, so I can't do them there. I do get a lot of customers from there because, we are literally, our shop is 15 minutes away from that
Right.
show. And the guy who does rodents is like 5 hours away. So we do get a lot of business from that show, but a lot of the other shows that are within like a, 4 hours or closer range are pretty small. And if they already have a rodent vendor there, which most of them do, they don't really want a second. So I've ran into that wall a little bit because it's like, we have 80 or 100 tables and we already have a rodent vendor.
Right.
Like, adding a second one in would screw the people that are there, which I understand. It sucks because we have good product at better pricing than they do, and like it'd be better for the people coming into the shows, but I don't want to step on too many toes. So we're looking at some other avenues too with shows. Like Virginia was amazing. The All-American Virginia show, we killed that show with rodents the 2 times we did it. And so hey, if they're 2-day shows and they're far away, like how many people are you getting in through the door? What do we have to do to get into those shows? So
Right.
the show schedule with the rodents like is tough for us right now because I would definitely like to do more. We always do really, really good at shows with rodents. Like we have, again, because we have everything: rats, mice, ASFs, quail, chicks, rabbits, like all the stuff where a lot of the people who do rodents at shows don't. Like they have the rats and the mice, but they might not have the ASF. So they'll have the rats, mice, and quail, but no chicks, or, but we have everything. So when we do get in there and we are competing with other rodent vendors, we usually tend to beat them up, which is nice. I've gotten a little hate from people who, we do compete with. One of the big shows and best shows that I do is a show in Pittsburgh, and there's 2 rodent vendors there, and one was really happy to have us there. He was like, oh, it's a new connection. He's actually wanting to buy stuff from us and hit stuff in his area a little harder. And the other guy was, the complete opposite. We went in there, we were beating him by 10 or 15% on his pricing, and he was not happy. It was by far the worst show he's ever done. He came up to us and was really nice, and he actually bought some rodents from us. He bought an entire freezer from us of like double and triple XL rats. And I thought it was fine. And then like a month later, I hear that, you know, he was talking shit about me, you know, behind my back. So it's really weird. A lot of rodent people are worse than snake.
More cutthroat.
Yeah, way more. Which is stupid because if you're in it the way that I'm in it, or a lot of the people that do the rodents, you know, like the guy that was talking shit are in it, you realize like there's so many people who do it on my scale or the same size, a little bigger, a little smaller, who do really damn well. So, you know, me coming in and making your Pittsburgh show, you know, having you make a few $1,000 less, like, yeah, it does suck. But yeah, you can get your double and triple XL rats a lot cheaper than you could, or I'm not really hurting you that bad because I'm not in Pittsburgh every damn week.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So if your customers want to come and get their rats for, you know, a big order of rats for a couple $100 cheaper from me, like, cool. But they'll see you in a month when they need more.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's a massive, and it still blows my mind, like how many rats people need. And I'm trying to meet demand, and I got a couple like really big things coming through very soon to help us expand. I mean, a lot more, and really start taking over a lot more stuff than what I could just do myself. So, but even with that, it's not even a fraction of what is needed in 2 states in the Northeast.
Right.
So do you raise all your own quail, chicks, and all that? Or
No, so I do rats, mice, ASFs in house. Chicks, there's a brooder 45 minutes away from me who literally their entire business is just they hatch chicks in literally 1 or 2 days. They have 1 day old and 2 day old chicks. They kill them, bag them, box them, and sell them. That's our whole thing. So I get all my chicks through them. Quail, I got a farm out in Ohio. He's a really, really good breeder, Living Better Quail. So he supplies a good amount of my quail. Rabbits, I was working with a really nice lady for a year and a half. Older lady who bred rabbits, and she's really big in that 4-H and ag programs around here. So she'd have kids that breed rabbits, and she'd take them all, and the ones that don't make the shows and stuff that they do, like we do snake shows, they go and show rabbits. So the ones that like don't make that cut, she would take and put down and sell to us. So yeah, all of our other stuff is outsourced. We did do our own quail for 8 months ish, and it was just we were never super successful at it. Like the only thing we really did with them is like get eggs. Like we incubated them, and we raised them up, I think 2 or 3 like batches up to breeder size, and they would give us eggs, but we weren't producing nearly enough quail as what we needed. And they were such a headache. Like they were in a different spot in the building and completely different care. So like there was times where it's like, oh shit, I haven't, collected eggs in 3 days or something. Because I'm just like, I'm so okay. All the rats, mice, and ASFs, as same and different as they are, it's like they're the same.
Right.
You feed them the same stuff, you clean them the same way, and you breed them, pretty much the same way. But quail were a whole different game. I wasn't used to, and I could do it, but when I was doing them, it was completely all by myself, and I was like, I got a guy who's got pretty, almost the size of my warehouse just for quail. Let me, and he said, like, you can buy them from me cheaper than you can breed them.
Yeah.
And it's similar, in a lot of ways on the rodent end where, because I am buying so much food and so much bedding, like I can produce them a lot cheaper than you can. Is it worth your time to go do it? Depending on the quantity you need and all the other stuff, like we're flexible on a lot of our pricing and live and local and shipments and like all the stuff we do. Is it worth your time to go do it? right, yourself. And for the quail, for me, it's not. For the chickens, it's not. For the rabbits, it's not. Like,
Right.
it's
Well, that's where I am with you. So I raise my own AFFs, but I'd like to also provide for the snakes that I'm selling, mice or rats, and I buy those from you.
yeah,
So I only want to do ASFs. I only have so much space and time, like you said. So
yeah, and I think like that's a perfect. That's what I honestly like. There's another guy who was, I won't like name drop, but he doesn't even do his own rodents, but he buys the equipment and they're at someone else's house and he pays them to do it. And it's like, dude, does that really save you money and save you a headache to like do it, or just find a guy who's and he's not even close to me. It's a guy I've known for years and he's, I don't even know, South Carolina, Virginia, North Carolina. I don't even know.
Right.
But he was explaining like, oh yeah, I got, half my stuff's at this guy's house and half my stuff's at this guy's house. And they come to me at this time and I pay them this much. Dude, do them yourself or don't do them, or, pay, like fully pay someone else to do them. It's a massive headache some days to work with the rodents, but other days it's nice. Like I enjoy doing it actually. Like a lot of people hate working with the rodents, but I enjoy it.
Tomorrow's my cleaning day. I like it. None of the kids bother me. I have my phone. I can listen to whatever I want. It's out in the different part. It's outside now. I have my own rat shed. It's awesome. They leave me alone. Taking the trash to the dump, on the other hand, that's not fun, but I don't mind cleaning them.
Yeah. There's definitely like there's real good days. There's real bad days, but yeah, when I, walked in last week and I saw like, hey, this new system in 4 days, I'm going to be pulling a shitload of weans. And I opened every bin and there's just 50 pups and 60 weans per bin with these moms.
Nice.
Like, oh yeah. Like I was so happy. And we did our first pull earlier this week with the system. And I hadn't really been happier in a little while working with the rats and like actually cleaning them, scraping the shit, pressure washing the bins. Like it's not that, to me, it's not that bad. And all the stresses I get from it are like, probably the stresses that any other business owner gets running their own business. Like, oh, well, we're short on product this week, or we're, this customer's really annoying to work with. But, there's days I'm like right on the edge of a cliff. Like one of my mentors told me, like, what'd he say? He was like, and he was real blunt with it. He was like, you're young, but you've been in the industry long enough to know that all it is, all this industry is like tiptoeing on the edge of the cliff and trying not to fucking fall off. He's like, there's very few days where you're not on the edge of a cliff and everyone's just trying not to fall off it. I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I don't know. I have fun with it. And there's days I want to put my head through a wall. 2 weeks ago, I was on the phone for 6 fucking hours with 2 different customers. And I got nothing done that day. Nothing. I didn't put my hand on a rat, which pissed me off really bad. If either of you two are watching this, you already know how mad I was at you. But no, they're great people, and 2 of them like my best friends, but they really did it to me that day. It was really bad. And I went in, it was 5 o'clock or something. Usually we're there till like 6:30, 7 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. I walk inside, I look at my dad, I'm like, we're done for the day. Cause I was just so shot. But I don't know. It is what it is. It's consistent. I like it compared to the snakes where it is up and down. Yeah. They wouldn't be up and down if I could make a shitload of banana calicos. That'd be real easy stuff. But no, there's different parts of doing the snakes and doing the rats that like give me dopamine in 2 completely separate areas of my brain.
That's awesome. And that will help when stop the mental fatigue, right? Mm-hmm. And the monotony. that's a big reason I think why people do different species too. So
yeah, the rats are they're so system oriented. Like, you need a good system, and you need to run a pretty damn tight ship to, like, all right, you put them in this day, 21 days from now, they need pulled. 14 days after that, if they haven't laid, you shift them into this. And you got to be on top of it. And I usually don't think that way. Like,
no, I don't think I could do that.
And like, so it's been like a challenge for me I love fixing problems. So that's what it does for me. Like, fixing the problems, like, okay, like this breeding style doesn't work. Let's come up with a new one. Or like, this is how my really good friend breeds, but I can't run his system. I'm not on a 50-acre farm that runs into groundwater. I'm in the middle of a damn city. So like, how do we work a hybrid model between what he does and what I am currently, which is now what we're running, and it's working beautifully. Nice. So like, me coming up with that process where it's like, you have to mix and match 3 different ways of doing something to see how it'll work. And it worked out really damn good. Like, it makes me happy. But then you just do it every day. Every day you're just doing the same stuff. And then I can come back here and it's like,
get creative.
72 different gene combinations gets my other side of my brain. Like, I have no clue what's coming out. Like, it's as exciting. It's new. It's different. You never know what you're going to get when you pair stuff. That still gets me super excited over here, which is probably why I'm having more fun with the snakes right now than I have in a while.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah. How's both of your seasons going?
Well, it's going good. So I just bought a collection of like 20 snakes, but I got like 3 racks with it. So I got 55-40, a 55-20, and a 65-10, and then like 20 more snakes. So I'm in the Ultra Male Clown project now.
Nice.
And I've got Furrow now, and I've got Nanny now, Nanny Clowns. And
Nanny.
so that's been fun. So we just picked that up we went up to Indiana for a show, and we brought that back down with us. We're just getting that all set up.
You're professional at buying collections, I guess.
It's the same guy. It's just the rest of his collection. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got you.
Yeah. So now we have a lot of snakes, and breeding a bunch of stuff. This year we bought a bunch because I got 40 snakes from him last summer, the rest of his collection now, and then we bought a bunch from Muscles and Geeks, like hypo, blackhead, tons of blackhead and hypo stuff. So
nice.
We're gonna have all kinds of crazy stuff popping out of here, so long as we keep getting eggs.
Nice. You're doing hogs, right?
No, Stimson's pythons. So I have children's pythons, and I have Western. I have the Western wheat belt Stimsons, and then the children's pythons.
I guess I'm screwed up. Does anyone on here Travis?
No, I live around all the hog people, all of them, like big chunk of them. The Harbins, the small town exotics. Now, that's not BC. It's not balls anymore. It's Reptilia. Brian Carter. They're all into hogs. I'm like, I ain't doing hogs.
Yeah.
That's too many hogs. We can't all be hogs and balls.
That's a tough spot.
You said that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's tough to do hogs around those guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end up being like the second breed. It's fine. It's totally fine. So we'll do. I'm doing the Stimsons, the Antaresias.
Yep.
So.
Nice.
And mine's going good. We were waiting for 2 clutches to hatch out in the incubator.
Late May.
Yeah, early and late May.
Nice.
Just Cadillacing. Just trying to keep it on cruise control, try to keep everything smooth.
Holly is going to be a grandma. Did you know that?
She did tell me that.
That's why she's Cadillacing and just cruising.
Yeah.
Be a grandma.
I'm ready for August to get here for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you just like instantly relax more when you become a grandma? I don't know. You'll have to tell
I
me.
hope so.
Like, you just become a grandma, it's just instantly you're down 2 notches.
Bobby hopes so.
Hope so. No, my daughters keep me on my toes pretty good. So
yeah, that won't stop.
We had a wedding last week at the lake.
Oh my God.
And my youngest got married off, so now we're just waiting on the baby to cook.
Hell yeah.
It
When
wasn't
you
a shotgun
become a dad,
wedding, yeah.
Tyler.
Well,
It was a shotgun wedding. There were no shotguns there.
Dad,
That
if
wasn't-
you
that
are,
was the reason.
Dad, if you watch this tomorrow, whatever. No, it's gonna be a while. I don't know. Me and the girlfriend have talked about it. Like, I think she's the one. So we've had all the conversations. I probably 3 or 4 years, like 20 when I'm 25-ish, she'll be, she's a year older. 26 is probably, I think, a decent plan. Like, I can't have a fucking kid anytime soon. Like, I don't know. I want kids.
It's free labor. It's free labor.
There you go.
See, if I spin it like that, I think my parents would love it. No. Yo, Dad, you can stop working in the rat shed. No, I don't know. Kids are awesome and cool, and I want kids, but a shitload of work, and I don't want to like slow down.
Yeah.
Which is, like when I have kids, I want to be able to slow down, and I want to be able to, be there. But with what I want to do in the next few years, like, it's just not on the cards. Like, you could call me in 2 months and I might just be in North Carolina.
Well, and you're still like, are you even 20 yet?
I turned 21 in January. Yeah. So like I turned 21 in January. So yeah, I'm still young, but like there's a lot of big things that are going on right now in the rodent business specifically, where like I could be out of New York for half of a month every month, right. Whether it's in North Carolina or Georgia or Florida or like all these different things. Like I can't be home for 2 weeks out of a month every month and have a kid.
Right.
And it's what I want to do. Like I want to do and be able to capitalize on like a ton of these opportunities. Because there's a lot. And if you have me back on, like, we'll see if they come to fruition. But there's a ton of stuff. Like everyone right now this is a piece of advice I got last week from 2 of my really good friends and really good mentors. They're older gentlemen. But like it's a really good and a really scary time for those guys to be in the industry, just questioning the future. Again, they're 60s, late 50s, 60s, going to be getting out soon. And they both sat me down. They're like, dude, you're young. You're doing this full time. Like, be careful. In 5 to 10 years, you could take this in a good or a bad way for anyone listening to this. In 5 to 10 years, everything's going to change. Those people, whether you like them or not, who are producing 500 or 1,000 clutches of balls, or, I know a guy who, 75,000 crested geckos a year, those guys are leaving real quick. So when they leave, their animals need to go somewhere. So, you can either, capitalize on it and either build your own stock up, or if, opportunities come your way that, hey, these guys are 60 years old. They want to be out in 5 years. See what they want to do with it and what you can do to work with it. And like, that's what they sat me down. He was, this guy does, over 1,000 clutches of balls a year, a couple hundred clutches of hog nose and corn snakes. Like, I mean, he produces tens of thousands of animals a year. And sat me down. He was like, dude, like when I leave, I don't have an answer on where this is going. So,
right. And that's huge. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, dude, like you're 21 years old in 3 years. When I want to get out, I'll call you first, So anyone in the industry right now, like a lot of stuff is going to change soon, because a lot of those old guys like holding up the industry who sell everything to everyone, whether you know it or not, like they do, like they're gonna go. So just a lot of opportunities about to come up for people doing stuff in the industry. Like it's gonna change a lot. of people's lives and businesses, like once this shift happens. Plus, like with everyone buying pet level stuff right now, like there's going to be a ton of people in a couple of years while that's happening, probably getting into the higher end, of the balls or the children's pythons or hogs. Like, I had a family with 2 young kids buy a snake for me a couple years ago, and they just came back and bought a pretty nice animal because their kids want to breed, want to start breeding.
Awesome.
So with the amount of snakes, I sold like 40 snakes this year to fucking families, 1 or 2 kids between like 8 and 10 years old, probably. In a few years, like those kids, whether it's 1 out of every 10, probably are like, maybe they catch the bug. Like, just be ready, because there's a lot of kids that are probably going to catch the bug in the next few years.
Yeah, that's all my customers are right now, are families.
Mm-hmm.
That's all my customers.
Oh, yeah. No, and it's a good.
Yeah.
My biggest and best customer ever is a 16-year-old kid.
Alex.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say customer, but yeah, like kid's great, and he does a ton of different species. I think he's got like 20 different species right now.
Wow.
Everything. And kid's breeding all of them. And he's just damn good at it too. I've had bulls that I've had for 4 years that I've never gotten to have a clutch. And I give them to him and he gets a clutch out of them first. Yeah, no, he has a female like VPI het xanthic. It's a VPI het lavender pied that I've had for 4 years, never got to go. He's like, yeah, she just pre-lay shed last week. I'm like, you're an asshole. I think I need a baby from it. But yeah, no, but I met him when he was 13.
Right.
And I helped him along the way with other stuff, like not even like, hey, buy my snakes. It was just, he needed rodents. I gave him rodents. He wanted to learn more about snakes. I taught him more about snakes. And now, like, that kid's going to be bigger than I am in 5 years. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still enjoying every side of it. The breeding side, the fun side, and the business side. Like, it's giving me more enjoyment right now than I think it ever has.
Good deal.
It's better than punching the clock for somebody else. That's for darn sure.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, Tyler, thank you for coming on. And we hope to see you back soon.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll catch y'all backstage.
Awesome.